Alright, hi everyone. Welcome to today's video. On the day it's been recorded, it is Tuesday, February 11th, 2025. It is just after 8 o'clock. It is 8:06. It is about 31 degrees. And yeah, I'm gonna be walking home because well, mom works, and quite frankly, I need more content like this. Although I did record 2 separate videos yesterday to and from the city council meeting yesterday. However, some random NPC of a guy was being a little bitch and was like, "Hey man, you got the time?" And I'm just like, brother, you have ruined the video at the very end of my trek. Like a simple nod or hey, what's up would suffice. I mean, I acknowledged his existence when he said that. Okay, cool, I acknowledge you. Hi, how are you? Now leave me alone. But dude kept pestering me all the way to the house when I was, getting the trash out to the curb. And, well, I can't really say what I actually said to myself in my head and when Guy disappeared. Because, I don't like using that particular word on this channel unless stated otherwise. But yeah, bro literally pissed me off. So I had to completely scrap the video. But hey, at least the video on the way to city council was still good. I uploaded it last night. And yeah, we're golden for that one. Now, I mean, if something were to happen to this one, then I guess I could just, if someone were to pester me at the beginning part of the trek, like at least up until the, to where the yield is down over here, then it won't be too much of a loss. But, I don't know. I just hate it when people pester you about something. Like, bro just kept asking what time it was. And I'm like, bro, you have a mobile device. More than, like, you have a 95% chance of having a mobile device. And there's no need for you to ask someone else what time it is. And if you don't have some form of mobile device with the time, then next best thing, chances are you have a watch of some sort that, tells the time. Especially when I'm out here, like recording and, in my little world, in my zone, when I'm doing this. If I wasn't recording, then maybe I would have let it slide. But I am recording, so leave me the hell alone. I'm in my zone. Auto zone. No, I'm just kidding. So, Last week when I got paid, I ordered me 3 things from Amazon. And out of my 3 things, I have received 2 of them. The first one came in the mail this past weekend, which is definitely something that I needed. It's an external battery, like a portable charger, which, you know, is nice. I would like to have, and I decided to finally get one after putting it off for so long. And it said that the battery, that the charger itself lasts at least I think on Amazon it said it lasts for a solid 6-7 hours, which is good, what I think. Oh, let's see here. So yeah, that came in Saturday. I haven't messed with it yet. It's still in its original packaging, but it is out of the box it came in, you know, for delivery, which, you know, is whatever. Now the second thing is supposed to come later this week, but I haven't heard anything from it since like last week. And it's quite interesting, I have to say so myself. But you guys will see what it is at a later time. I promise you, it's pretty cool. But yeah, last I knew it was at a package facility in what state is MI? I think it's Michigan, if I recall correctly. But yeah. The third was supposed to come next week, but it came in the mail today, and I got the package of it right before I left for work this morning. And I was like right before I was about ready to leave, I was like, oh, wait a minute. I better check up on the status on these. And right as soon as Mom told me that, like, hey, you got a package, I was like, oh! It was in a small package. It's real light. It's in one of the paper packages, not a box package, but it's gonna be really cool. When I get home, after I get like settled in, like eat something and maybe take a shower or so, I don't know. I will make a video of me opening it up and kind of like talking about it, because ironically, it is something that I have talked about on my channel before. I talked about it a long time ago, and I might have to kind of redabble into it. I mean, it is historical, it is American, and it's pretty cool. I actually didn't think I was able to actually find one just like it. So it's kind of cool. And ironically, it's also the wallpaper of my Chromebook that I almost never use anymore. But yeah, you know, it's pretty damn cool, I do have to admit. But probably the second thing is probably going to be the coolest thing. Oh, okay. I forgot I sent her a message earlier. But oh yeah, speaking of which, there was a thing that I did mention in the video on the way back from city council last night that, you know, was part of the video that had to get scrapped. All thanks to a random NPC guy. He was like, yo, you got the time? Yo, you got the time? Yo, you got the time? I actually finally filed my taxes. And, yeah. My federal got approved and my state got approved. I mean, I didn't make as much money this year than I did last year, but I'm definitely getting more money back this year than I did last year, which is kind of cool. I think it's, if I had to guess, probably around $75 more I'm getting back this year than I did last year. Something like that. But also, I've always gotten more back in state than federal. But this year it's reversed. I'm getting more federal back, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's not enough for me to go do what I want to do with that money. But I mean, it's, you know, it's something. I mean, I'm almost at 2.5 years of working at the hospital, because I started in November of 22. And yeah. And speaking of which, when it comes to transport, like for the 11:30 shift, which is my shift until at least May, because we also got a contingent that will only work that shift. Like 2 or 3 days during the weekday and every weekend, which will be great. It'll be nice. So normally on weekends we'll have 5 people on Saturdays and 6 for Sundays. So now we add 1, so we'll have 6 people on Saturdays and 7 on Sundays. That's cool. I like that. About time that we do something about that. And it's ironically someone I've known back in high school. Apparently said person does home health. So, yeah. Well, let's see here. But, anyways. In terms of the 5:30 shift, the 11:30 shift for transporters, apparently I am the most senior person of that shift. Now, of being at the hospital in general, I actually don't know. I couldn't even tell you. Because we just got someone that used to be a PSA over in the psych ward, and she moved over from there over to transport. But, you know, it is what it is, but, you know. Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to mention. Okay, taxes, and then the other thing that I was kind of telling someone, and I was kind of also thinking about throughout the day. Damn, what the hell's happening? Anyways. But, I'm planning on doing some kind of, like, series. Like, a new series for the channel. And it's gonna be long. There's gonna be a lot. That sounds like something's coming down Main Street. Okay, now it sounds like it's going away. But, anyways, it is very long. It's very long in terms of, like, number of episodes. It might end up being a whole year thing, the way how it's looking. If I had to take a guess how many episodes it would be, there is no guaranteed number at the top of my head, but my general consensus, and I'm just throwing out there as an estimated number, maybe close to 240. So yeah, it would definitely be like an all year kind of thing. But, you know, I don't know. What I will say is that this series, it is something that has to happen according to the Constitution, which, yes, it is an American It is part of American history and I guess American politics. And it is annual, so it happens at least once a year. And at the time this being recorded, the next one is scheduled for mid-March. And it's very important, and it happens every year. I think you know where we're going with this. But I'll leave it at that. And by the way, the vast majority of all of these, I would say probably close to around 60 or 70% of these are written messages, and then the other 40 or 30% are actual like speeches. And these have been speeches ever since like 1981. So yeah, there's that. But yeah. Ooh. Okay. So this week's a little odd for me, honestly, because so I work today, but I also work tomorrow. And then I have Thursday off, like normal. Now, I would normally have Friday off, which is also Valentine's Day. But the only guy, transporter for the 5:30 shift, normally works that day, and he's on vacation. So one of the two female 5:30 transporters asked me to work with her, that way she's not alone. And I was like, yeah, fine, alright. Because, more than likely I'm probably not doing anything for Valentine's Day. Because, well, let's just say that historically my plans are always non-existent, and I'm always single for Valentine's Day. Let's just say that. And yeah, I personally hate Valentine's Day. Yeah, if there's any big major holiday that I hate the most, it is Valentine's Day, without a doubt. So yeah. I'm going. I practically crossed when it was like 3 or 4 seconds prior to when it was actually gonna turn on. I'm gonna put my gaming phone in my sweatshirt pocket, which, by the way, it is 8:30 at this point in time. I'm just glad that it was almost non-stop today. Like, I know I was able to sit down, for my lunch or whatever, but yeah. I mean, when I was a kid, I actually kind of liked Valentine's Day because, I'd get up for school and come downstairs, trying to figure out if I want, like, a Pop-Tart or a bowl of cereal for breakfast before school. And, I, go down to the kitchen and, there's a thing of flowers for Mom and, like a thing of chocolate or something. I don't remember what it was. And a card. And then there was a card and some candy from me and Katrina. And the candy that I always got for Valentine's Day as a kid, a big ass pack of Twizzlers. And I was like, hell yeah, it's gonna be a good day. I mean, it's a good day if your parents, or more like your dad, I guess I should say, gets everyone in the family at least a card and some form of candy. Yeah, gets you a thing of candy and a card for Valentine's Day. At least. But yeah. I mean, it's gonna eventually lead to, like, getting different kind of candy. Like, I always got Rolos, those little candies with the chocolate with caramel inside. Those are good. Let's see here. But yeah, that was definitely something else that I got for Valentine's Day as a kid. I mean, of course, everyone has to make sure that they get the little candied hearts, which I really liked as a kid. But now that I'm older, I'm like, yeah, get the shit away from me. Like, I was not a fan of those candied hearts. Well, I was a fan of them as a kid, but as I got older, no. It's more like a flavor thing. To me, since, I'm a bit older and can understand most tastes pretty well, I would say that the candied hearts are shittier Necco wafers. I mean, if I were given a choice between the candied hearts and Necco wafers in a heartbeat, I would choose the Necco wafers. The fruit ones and the chocolate ones. I love Necco wafers. And funny enough, we have a candy store here downtown, and I also just passed it too, not too long ago. I'm in front of the Papa right now. But yeah, oh, let's see here. But yeah, we have a candy store here in town, and as far as I know of, unless there's a bigger store that sells them, but as far as I know of, it's the only place that sells Necco wafers. I mean, in a way, they're kind of like my I mean, to me, you can't get more nostalgic for candy than that. I mean, honestly, you just can't. Alright, we got some people coming up, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop this before I get pissed off. See you in part 2.